All right, one more round, and one more round of performance to look forward to. One more round of judging, which you can look forward to. One more round of performance, which I like. Let's start again with Claire Billicky, again from Milwaukee High School of the Arts. How about this time, one of the things I really liked about reading these pieces of information was discovering favorite poets. In Claire's case, it's Dana Gioia, Claire Billicky.
First Poem for You by Kim Adonisio. I like to touch your tattoos in complete darkness when I can't see them. I'm sure of where they are, know by heart the neat lines of lightning pulsing just above your nipple, can find as if by instinct the blue swirls of water on your shoulder where a serpent twists facing a dragon. When I pull you to me, taking you until we're spent and quiet on the sheets, I love to kiss the pictures in your skin. They'll last until you're seared to ashes. Whatever persists or turns to pain between us, they will still be there. Such permanence is terrifying. So I touch them in the dark, but touch them trying.
Rebecca Brunstad is from Menominee High School, where she is a junior, and her favorite poet is Micah Bournes.
The Lamb, Linda Gregg. It was a picture I had after the war, a bombed English church. I was too young to know the word English or war, but I knew the picture. The ruined city still seemed noble. The cathedral with its roof blown off was not less godly. The church was the same, plus rain and sky. Birds flew in and out of the holes God's fist made in the walls. All our desire for love or children is treated like rags by the enemy. I knew so much and sang anyway, like a bird who will sing until it is brought down. When they take away the trees, the child picks up a stick and says, "This is a tree, this the house and the family," as we might. Through a door of what had been a house, into the field of rubble walks a single line, tilting its head, curious, unafraid, hungry.
Talking to Kathleen Dunn in between this last time, and she said, "Isn't this a nice way to spend a Saturday?" Mm-hmm. I think it is. Elise Ditzler is here to help us spend a nice Saturday. From Rhinelander. Favorite poet, Elizabeth I. Elise Ditzler.
Is this okay? Yeah, okay. On Monsieur's Departure by Queen Elizabeth I. I grieve and dare not show my discontent. I love, and yet am forced to seem to hate. I do, yet dare not say I ever meant. I seem stark mute, but inwardly do prate. I am not. I freeze, and yet am burned. Since, from myself, another self, I turned. My care is like my shadow in the sun, follows me flying, flies when I pursue it, stands and lies by me,
doth what I have done. His too familiar care doth make me rue it. No means, I find, to rid him from my breast, till, by the end of things, it be suppressed. Some gentler passion slide into my mind, for I am soft, and made of melting snow. Or be more cruel, love, and so be kind. Let me or float or sink, be high or low. Or let me live with some more sweet content, or die, and so forget what love e'er meant.
Jack Greenwood is prepared now to come up from Stoughton High School. Favorite poet, Lewis Carroll. Jack Greenwood.
The Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves did gear and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the barrow groves and the mome raths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird, and shun the frumious Bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, a long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by the Tumtum tree, and stood a while in thought. And, as in uppish thought he stood, the Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, came whiffling through the tulgey wood and burbled as it came. 1-2, 1-2, and through, the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumping back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Oh, come to my arms, my beamish boy! Oh, frab to stay, calloo, calais, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves did gear and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the barrow groves, and the mome raths outgrabe.
Jordan Hayes is next from Durand High School, a senior. Favorite poet, Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
The River Merchant's Wife, a Letter, by Ezra Pound, after Lee Poe. While my hair was still cut straight across my forehead, I played about the front gate, pulling flowers. You came by on bamboo stilts, playing horse. You walked about my seat, playing with blue plums, and we went on living in the village of Chokan, two small people without dislike or suspicion. At 14, I married my Lord Yu. I never laughed, being bashful. Lowering my head, I looked at the wall. Called to, 1,000 times, I never looked back. At 15, I stopped scowling. I desired my dust to be mingled with yours forever and forever and forever. Why should I climb the lookout? At 16, you departed. You went into far Cotuan, by the river of swirling eddies, and you've been gone 5 months. The monkeys make sorrowful noise overhead. You dragged your feet when you went out. By the gate now, the moss has grown, the different mosses, too deep to clear them away. The leaves fall early this autumn in wind. The paired butterflies are already yellow with August over the grass in the west garden. They hurt me. I grow older. If you're coming down through the narrows of the river Kiang, please let me know beforehand, and I will come out and meet you as far as Chofusa.
Rachel Rapella is here from Menominee High School, sophomore. And her favorite poem isn't listed, but her favorite poet is Neil Hilborn. Rachel Rapella.
Monet refuses the operation. Liesel Müller. Doctor, you say that there are no halos around the streetlights in Paris, and what I see is an aberration caused by old age and affliction. I tell you, it has taken me all of my life to arrive at the vision of gas lamps as angels, to soften and blur and finally banish the edges you regret I don't see, to learn the line I called the horizon does not exist, and sky and water, so long apart, are the same state of being. 54 years before I could see, Rouen Cathedral is built of parallel shafts of sun. And now you want to restore my youthful errors, fixed notions of top and bottom, the illusion of three-dimensional space, wisteria separate from the bridge it covers. What can I say to convince you the Houses of Parliament dissolve night after night to become the fluid dream of the Thames? I will not return to a universe of objects that don't know each other, as if islands were not the lost children of one great continent. The world is flux, and light becomes what it touches, becomes water, lilies on water. Above and below water becomes lilac and mauve and yellow and white and cerulean lamps, small fists passing sunlight so quickly to one another that it would take long streaming hair inside my brush to catch it, to paint the speed of light. Our weighted shapes, these verticals burn to mix with air and change our bones, skin, clothes, to gases. Doctor, if only you could see how heaven pulls earth into its arms, and how infinitely the heart expands to claim it. Blue vapor without end.